In every societal formation, it's going to happen. You put those who have next to those who have not. Those who do not have will try to take some so they can have something. Okay? It happens. It's going to happen. It happens everywhere. But we're talking about like organized retail theft. God damn it. I thought this would be about the indictments.
Happening. If it was unacceptable, it would never happen. But if you don't do anything after this happens, you are telegraphing to everybody to imitate.
This is the most normie brain poisoning narrative on the planet, by the way. Everyone absolutely believes that this is like happening because people just don't care about it. Like, that's why. People are always like, yeah, please steal more. Actually, it's fine. It's just, there is no... My dad said they did this because it's not a felony. The major reason as to why this is happening is because people are poor. Okay? It's because people are fucking poor. People are like, oh, this is organized crime. Yeah, organized retail theft. It's like, yeah, but the people that are fucking stealing aren't necessarily rich, okay? They're the fucking poor people. Also, weren't there reports that this is starting to be organized crime, like not individuals, but actual organized crime? Yes. But the individuals that are stealing this shit are the ones who are fucking broke, so broke that they're like, yeah, please, you can be my fence as well. I will steal for you as long as you give me some cash. The major reason why this is quote-unquote allowed is because they're fucking literally, there's nothing you can do. It's just like, it's the power of numbers. Like, what are you supposed to do? Fucking, what's the argument to this? Like, that's what I want to hear from, like, the Fox News people. That just, like, you have to have auto turrets at the fucking Nordstroms. Just sit there on a fucking auto turret waiting. Just start mowing them down for like $900 worth of purses or some shit. Belt-fed machine guns. Exactly. Is that what you're supposed to do? Corporations will never try and stop these people because they've determined it's cheaper to not stop them. That's capitalism. I know. And except, despite the fact that that is the case, like, average people look at this and go, they lose their minds more than the fucking Nordstrom executives do. And then the Nordstrom executives will be like, this is why we have to shut down our store. Not because brick and mortar retail is absolutely getting fucking eviscerated by the likes of Amazon and e-commerce and Alibaba and Shine factories in China, but instead because of this. And then years later, they turn around and they go, oh yeah, we just lied to you. We just wanted to shut the stores down, and we wanted to massage the narrative a little bit in a more appropriate way, and we move on. And before people jump down my fucking throat, I just, like, this is a chaotic situation, okay? This is not like an honorable theft, but it doesn't have to be. People are poor. That's it. That's why it's happening. If you want to stop it from happening, you can either go one way or the other. You can either try to set social safety nets to a certain degree where people don't feel the need to fucking organize themselves and, like, engage in mass theft, okay? Or you can set up auto turrets at the Nordstrom so that, like, anyone that isn't a blonde white lady purchasing the gear gets immediately lasered. I don't know. I've seen the Walmart near me robbed multiple times. People just sprinting out with random shit. Like, what are people supposed to do? That's the point. Like, people are always like, dude, no, they're doing this because they're evil. It's like, no, they're not doing this because they're fucking evil, dude. Real evil people rob people blind, and they do it in completely legal ways, okay? You know what's evil? Dumping toxic pollutants in the natural water supply. Okay? You know what's evil? Immediately trying to seize the opportunity in the aftermath of a wildfire to purchase as many properties as you possibly can to set up a massive real estate project. You know what's evil? Paywalling health insurance or paywalling healthcare. Those are evil. But you don't think that that's evil. This is just like fucking poor people trying to figure out a way to make a quick buck. Not that it's like a good thing, please, before everybody freaks out. My only problem with this is that I like sophisticated crime, buy the blueprints, crawl through the vents after hours, do cool heist shit. Exactly. I do appreciate well thought out, sophisticated crimes. That's it. That's my take on the matter. If you want to stop this from happening, you got to stop the other much larger and much less noticed and actually legal theft from happening. Wage theft is $50 billion per year, more than all the other theft combined. Nobody mentions this when they cover petty theft. Perhaps that theft, which is perfectly fine, perfectly cool, W crime, if you will, is part of the reason why this kind of theft is happening, petty theft. Anyway. Real evil isn't stealing a $900 purse so you can sell it for like $400 to some dude who will then sell it on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. Real evil is the conditions that were created so that a dude thinks that's their only way of making money. That's what's evil. And I cannot, for the life of me, describe this to people because they see a bunch of fucking people stealing purses and they go, lunatics. These guys are lunatics. This is scary. I am scared. And the reality is, like, I've been in situations. I've been robbed before. I've been, I've been a victim of a robbery. It's like, it happens. Okay, it's not great. It's mostly not great because it feels, it just like rips away that that barrier that you have living in civilized society that makes you feel like you should be comfortable at any given point, right? And all of a sudden, that air of security that you always feel like you have in public is violated, and it feels like it's not so secure. It's a violation, exactly. So when you see that, it's a violation. It's the same thing with poaching endangered animals. People need to feed their families. What do you mean? I mean, I guess some people are doing that. I don't know what a random way to, what a really weird random thing to talk about. What? Anyway, what a random comparison. Anyway, let's hear what Fox News has to say.
The behavior. You're incentivizing this behavior, and if you try to fight back, thanks to the modern progressive liberal, you will become the villain. You will be investigated. It's a crime to fight back, but it's no longer a crime to commit crime. Hence, maybe you don't blame them. I wonder who they are. Are we ever told what gangs they are? Who do they belong to? Are they actual cartel people? I don't know. But I'm just trying to figure out, using my eyeballs, what are we allowed to say? I don't know. I love how the government tells you to stay home from work because it's so crimey out there. It's the new snow day. Crime day is the new snow day, right? You're going to have on the daily news, you can have news, sports, weather, crime, 67% chance of carjacking. So take the subway. However, there's an 80% chance in the subway that there will be indecent exposure and a 10%.
Like, what do people think? Actually, what do people think when they look at like other countries where this isn't happening? If you're an American and you look to like other countries where this is not happening, do you think it's because like their police is extra brutal? Is that why? Or is there some other reason magically that this doesn't happen? Now, if you're a racist, you look at other countries, you go, whoa, it's black people, okay? Because you're a fucking idiot. But there are plenty of black people in other countries. It's not happening in the same degree, and it's not happening at all, okay? So before racists come in and say, it's because black people are doing it, just suck my cock, you inbred fuck, okay? And it's not cops that are significantly more brutal in other countries. We already know America's #1 at police brutality. America has some of the most draconian rules surrounding our criminal justice system, our structure. So what is it? What is it that this is not fucking happening in other countries. What could be the reason? Is it culture? Americans have a culture of theft. Is that what it is? What could it be? Perhaps it's social safety nets, or at least some of it is having a semblance of social safety nets. I don't know. Is it because we're not Christian enough? Is that what it is, chat? Is that what it is? Is that why Europe, especially Nordic, Scandinavian countries that are significantly less Christian, don't have this happening there? Is that what it is? Is the media creating the illusion that it doesn't happen elsewhere delusional? No. The reality is, crime is a staple in every societal formation. It's going to happen. You put those who have next to those who have not. Those who do not have will try to take some so they can have something. Okay? It happens. It's going to happen. It happens everywhere. But we're talking about like organized retail theft. Okay? Organized retail theft. If it's as bad as these guys claim it is, why the fuck haven't we looked into it long and hard and decided perhaps there's a reason why organized retail theft is not happening in fucking other places? Okay? I don't know. How do you respond when someone says it only happens in California? It doesn't only happen in California. Like there's something so strange about it where it's like, what do you think it is? Do you think like the UK and California are just like uniquely criminal places? Is that what it is? Just happened in the UK, yeah. Is that what it is? Is there another country there where the social safety nets and the semblance of having a social safety net is just eviscerated? What is it? What's going on? Total number of larceny thefts reported in the United States by 2021 per state. Texas has the largest number of larceny thefts. I mean, this is not per capita. Texas is a very big state. And people will say, well, in California, they're not even reporting it because they're not even reporting it because people are just like, they know that no one cares. They know that crime is legal. Yeah, this data set is crazy. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Texas. There's something weird about it, though. That doesn't seem indicative that, like, there's more theft happening in Texas. It's Emaru. Yeah, someone needs to lock her up. Per capita. DC, larceny theft per capita highest. Louisiana, South Carolina, Oregon, Colorado, Utah, Washington, Arkansas, Tennessee, New Mexico, Missouri, Oklahoma, Hawaii, Arizona. Where the fuck is California? Where the fuck is Texas? We passed Texas? Tejas. I've been messaging you for months how Florida doesn't report its crime rate to the U.S. government. That's fucking weird. Wait, is Florida not on here? No, wait, no, it is on here. What are you talking about? All right,
percent chance of being thrown in front of the train. Therefore, the mayor is calling a crime day. Permission to pretend that I'm Jesse Waters.
Absolutely.
All right. You're going to have to shake my hand during this one because then he gets the blame
Okay.
What would happen if all the women took a ladies' week off and they went to Venus? 4 billion women just went to Venus.
Okay.
All right? And they came back after a week. How many of these problems would still exist? There'd be new problems, lots of new bad problems. But I sense when I hear like Harold go, you know, I'm changing my mind about this. You would.
If there was Ladies' Day, who could I sexually harass at the workplace? What am I, Steven Crowder? I'm not going to put my dick on the boys' shoulders.
Would change your mind in an instant if you were at a bar alone and there were no women around. You'd be going, you got to go in there. It'll be over in an hour. It's like what Trump said, you know, it'll be done in it. The war will be over in an hour. Just let me handle it. The smash and grabs, the no cash bail, the rampant.
Crime Madison, Democrat run California. What the fuck is going on in San Francisco? God, I hate San Francisco so much. Like, obviously not the city and not the people living in San Francisco. Well, some of the people in San Francisco, let's be real. But it's just like, I fucking hate the way San Francisco's run. Okay? I hate it so much. I don't understand it. It's just like what is happening? I feel like they just burn the candle from both ends, but always on the wrong ends. But one thing I will tell you is I thought the fucking progressive DA in San Francisco was responsible for everything that was happening in San Francisco. So much so that every single goddamn piece of shit tech demon got together to do the recall campaign. He's gone. He's out. Chessa's gone. Why the fuck has this crime situation not been solved?
This is my Super Bowl. Like, after Outside Lands, watching this driverless car that's been stuck in the road for God knows how long.
Yeah, this is all of the driverless cars recently failed, right?
Mayhem outside of the festival.
Like all this company, Cruise's driverless cars all fucking failed recently.
Oh, no. So bad. Thank God that thing doesn't have emotions because it would be shooting his fans.
It's causing mad confusion over here. Oh no. Meanwhile, there's a car over here blocking the train.
Is that a person?
Yeah, but like it was a person, but they were on the train tracks, like blocking them from. Because there's no one in there. Oh no, this person's not taking the zipper effect into account, and this guy's still there. Please let my boy in. What is that? I need another one.
It's a Waymo. It's a Waymo. It's another driverless car.
What is this city?
The Waymo's smarter. The Waymo's so much smarter.
Oh my god. Where are we? Meet the Robinsons? Checking in. It's been like 10 minutes. And it's still there. I'm just gonna call it that. I don't think we're gonna get a conclusion to this. Like, I think it's gonna be here all night. So.
They blamed it on their music festival. They blamed it on the music festival for disrupting their wireless systems. Cruise blames Outside Lands for driverless car traffic fiasco in San Francisco. Yeah, I saw videos of this where there were just like lines of Cruise cars that just stopped functioning. God, It is a safety mode. Cruise confirmed it was due to cell connectivity issues from Outside Lands. I know. I got it. I got it, man. That's really good. We should not immediately make this company not exist. You know what I mean? Like, brother, if your job is to, I guess, provide some form of publicly accessible transit, it's not public transit, but like if you're like a cab service with automated vehicles and you fucking fail to do that in such a public way, that is a gigantic problem. We do not live in a neoliberal, libertarian tech dystopia where you should be able to get away with that. Where are the fucking regulators? Where are the regulators? Oh, I'm sorry. Our fucking driverless car infrastructure wasn't designed for any kind of cell service disruption, which means like next time they'll fucking die. Like, like next time, who knows? Who knows what might happen? The regulators just approved it. One of the regulators was literally a former Cruise council lawyer. I love that. This is why I fucking hate San Francisco, because it is the worst neoliberal piece of shit fucking area. Okay? It has all of the bona fides of a beautiful city. It has the bare bones of a beautiful city. Obviously, you know, maybe build some fucking dense housing. Holy shit. Okay? And yet it has been gutted, eviscerated, ass fucked by every fucking libertarian tech bro on the planet. It sucks. To be fair, the regulatory body that approved it was state level, I think, not San Francisco city level. Okay, well, I have a thing or two to say about the state level regulatory body in California as well. I hate it. Every part of this goddamn state has all of the workings of a beautiful, beautiful utopia, okay? You got the desert, you got the beach, you got the mountains, you got the forest, you got everything, okay? You got literally every biome. And the people on top of it are just disgusting cretins that run it to the goddamn ground. Yeah, and then you have Fresno, which is, let's not even talk about that. That's just, or Sacramento. But it just sucks. Sacktown catching strays. That's the capital, baby. That's all you need to know about this godforsaken state, okay? Yeah, Florida. Fucking California has everything. We even have our own Ohio, which is known as Fresno. We have the meth capital production of the continental United States, Bakersfield. We got it all, baby. We got it all. Anyway, Fresno elected our corrupt, racist / rapist police chief as mayor, Lamont. We even have the Bible Belt, the Central Valley. Huntington Beach is our Florida. Absolutely. We have literally Clanty. We have Clanty. Think about that. California actually has everything. It's just a, you know, a nation state in and of itself. California has everything except affordable housing. Yeah, or adequate, viable, streamlined public transit. By the way, as an SF resident, everyone in SF knows Cruise sucks. Waymo's actually pretty good. All these issues you see are always cruises shutting down the middle of the street. Waymo has a much better support system to remotely control the cars quickly, which is why you don't see them piling up like the cruises, instead navigating the situation properly. Y'all got sundown towns? Yeah, Clanty. Santee, also known as Clanty. Oh, fucking sucks. Just so angry. Makes me so mad. Anyway, crime madness in Democrat-run California. Again, folks, it's crazy. It's crazy. How will we do this? Oh, for the record, San Francisco federal offices go remote over crime surge, report says is what they're covering. The Nancy Pelosi Federal Building in San Francisco. Yeah, there you go, dude. That's all you need to know. There's a federal building named after Nancy's Pelosi's, man. The fuck is wrong with this place? God, I hate it. I hate it so much. The building, which houses agencies such as the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the Department of Labor, reportedly issued a memo to his workforce earlier this month, warning of elevated crime in the vicinity. In light of the condition at the federal building, we recommend employees maximize their use of telework for the foreseeable future. Memo reads, this recommendation should be extended to all Region 9 employees, including those not currently utilizing telework flexibilities. HasanAbi is Nancy hater number 1. Can't tell me otherwise, America. Yeah. Bro, there's been elevated crime at the Civic Center where the Fed building is for years. Source, I worked across the street. Source, I was doing crimes across the street. It was me. So, I don't know, man. If your job, to a certain degree, is to figure out solutions to these problems, and like you've been doing one thing over and over again, and yet the problems still persist after like 20, 30 years of trying the same bullshit and not really getting any of the results that you want, the desirable results, maybe try something else. Meanwhile, it's like happening all around the country. It's not just fucking San Francisco or other parts of California. Also, this is like such a grossly written right-wing article. Meanwhile, California announced earlier this year it would offer residents up to $599 in gift cards to incentivize them to quit their drug addictions. Like, why is that even in the article? Like, what is going on, dude? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Thanks, local news. ABC 13 Wham. Written by an absolute fucking vampire freak.
Recidivism that we're putting up with would disappear. I know this is offensive to the judge because she thinks like a dude. But what I'm saying is, we have gotten so soft. And it's because we have decided that somehow discipline and punishment is wrong. We've decided that carrot is.
I just want to know. I want to know why, like, you know, what's happening, dude? What's going on? Why don't other countries have the same shit? If you're constantly complaining about this, like, uniquely American problem, hello.